Let's start off talking about Annabelle. All right, so as you guys know, we have the Conjuring 4 coming up, titled The Last Rites. Man, I had the opportunity to see the movie this coming Wednesday, but your boy has to go to a weekend concert. Yes, I'm gonna have to face with Abel and say, I didn't like your movie, but I'm gonna dance to your concert. Blinding lights, all the blinding lights. That's how much I know his song. My lady's a big Weekend fan, so we're going for her. We're gonna have tons of fun. But I will see Conjuring Last Ride September 2nd. Okay, and before I get to watch the movie, I have to enjoy the glorious popcorn buckets that got announced for the film. And well, let's take a look at the first one. That's pretty much a stinker, dude. So far, I hate how well Regal Cinemas has been killing it with the popcorn bucket game. Regal has come out with some of the best popcorn buckets in the last couple of months. I don't know who's the head of their popcorn bucket division, but they're not trying to bang the popcorn buckets, which is problem number one. But they are actually just focused on making really cool collectibles. Let me just show y'all, because they had the Alien Romulus popcorn bucket, which was like one of my personal favorite popcorn buckets. Not that I was a Cinemark one, still a really cool one, but it was the canister one. Dude, sick. Regal, sick job. Then they had like that Deadpool baby one, which Deadpool baby had like 2 seconds of screen time, but Regal was like, no, let's give the baby that popcorn bucket. And this was a sick bucket because it was a popcorn and a drink holder, very well detailed. I was like, man, they stepped it up. That was pretty cool. And then they come out with this, just Annabelle sitting there holding a regular. The popcorn bucket game is bursting, y'all. I don't know if you know this. They are on the verge. The bubble is popping. I wonder if I can still find this post. I know I saved it, but AMC was shown giving away. Maybe I can find it. AMC was just giving away popcorn buckets because they are no longer able to sell them. This is not a joke. This is a real thing I saw. Let's see if I can find it. I know who the person was. Let me go to my real Twits account. I know I bookmarked it over here for y'all. And we're gonna investigate this. Oh, here it is. Perfect. I found it, y'all. I found it. All right. So we have here a person who went to AMC, and at their AMC, they just had a table of popcorn buckets they have not been able to sell that have just been taking up room in the back. Says here, my AMC was just giving away a bunch of unsold merch, so I grabbed this and a pair. This dude got, look at all the karate. No one wanted the Karate Kid popcorn buckets, man. Cinemark had the better one. This is the AMC version where you could stuff it with popcorn and could chop it in there. Cinemark had the better one. Cinemark Karate Kid popcorn, popcorn bucket. Theirs was cool because like once you do the karate chop, it's like on a spring, so it opens on its own. It was actually pretty awesome. It was very like engineerly made. That's a real word I just made up, but here they couldn't get rid of them, and they had all the Mission Impossible ones, which I actually didn't pick one up of the Mission Impossible popcorn bucket, but I wanted to because it like lights up. You hold popcorn, and the side part is a drink. They couldn't even sell that. They couldn't get rid of it, y'all. The bubble is bursting on these popcorn buckets, and there's gonna be landfills of these. And one day, our future grandkids are gonna be like, "Papa, what's that?" That's Pussy Island. I was trying to say popcornussy, and it just did not come out right. Oh, there was a time everybody wanted a popcorn bucket. Don't ask what they did with them, Timmy. Lot of butter, no popcorn. Why are you crying? Oh, let me finish my story. And it's just the size of Texas, like the landfill just floating in the ocean. Nothing but popcorn buckets. All this to say, this is going to be one of those unsold buckets. This Regal one was not doing it for me. I saw it and I was like, yeah, really, Regal? That's all you had? Just there sitting there? Okay, fine. I guess that's what you can do. But it was Cinemark. that saved the day. And you know what? I hate to. Cinemark has been lacking a lot in popcorn buckets. I love Cinemark, but I notice more and more when I do my popcorn bucket rankings, a Cinemark bucket will kind of be at the bottom. And I'm like, dude, they're my favorite theater. I'm trying to shill for them. I need y'all to have better buckets. And this Annabelle one, oh, they've been reading my letters, y'all. They've been reading this Annabelle popcorn bucket is going to have a fully standing Annabelle, which is already not comic accurate because we know Annabelle just sits in a chair most of the movie. And here, you'll be able to stuff Annabelle's butt with popcorn, turn it around, butter it up, and just eat out her booty. Eat it. Just eat it out. You want to talk about getting haunted? Let me tell you, you're going to find something scary in there when you stick your hand in it. Is it going to bother me? Am I going to be frightened? Mm-mm. I'm going to be holding the bucket like this and eating the popcorn. You got the visual yet? You know? This was a crazy bucket. And you know, you're laughing at me. You're going, Chris, come on now. Grow up a little bit. My children love to watch it, Chris. Why do you do this to yourself? I wasn't the only one, man. I did. These thoughts were inceptionized in my head because we had discussing films. If I can find the actual discussing film tweet, where they just flat out said it. They didn't even like dance around the bush. They didn't do anything. They were just like flat out. The new Annabelle popcorn bucket has been revealed, where you eat the popcorn out of Annabelle's ace. They just said it. They didn't hold back. They didn't do. They're just, that's where you eat it from. And I was like, eat out of her what? Annabelle did what? How this is the kind of stunts you need to pull for movie marketing nowadays, okay? There is a whole division dedicated to how do we make a popcorn bucket filthy, disgusting, make the masses wild. Will 3C talk about this bucket? That is part of their marketing plan, and I am just following through with what they would like. Now, I do like this. I think that's actually kind of a smart design. It works. It is definitely funny eating popcorn out of her butt. But I actually want to talk about how this also plays into the movie. Because now that we know Annabelle is a popcorn bucket, there's rumors Annabelle does have a scene in the new Conjuring movie. And it would make sense. It's the final Conjuring film, wrapping things up with the main Warren storyline. We'll know we'll have more spin-offs and stuff like that. But the rumor is that Annabelle is going to have a scene where she's like 10 feet tall. And I was like, oh, 10-foot tall Annabelle? Can I eat popcorn out of that ass? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say these things. I didn't want this to be my life. I tried going to college. But you clicked on my channel and did this to me. You made my career sexualizing popcorn buckets. This is your fault. My therapy is on you guys. Every single one of you. And let me tell you, my therapist needs a therapist now. With the things I be telling her. I don't even go to one. I want to, though. I think mental health is important. It's just, what are we even talking about anymore? Have I stretched this clip out to 8 minutes yet, guys? Tell me in the clips. Pay taxes, but pays taxes, by the way. And that is actually a funny part of my taxes. In the last 2 years since doing this popcorn bucket analyzing, part of my taxes is sitting there and telling the accountant, all right, how much you spend on popcorn buckets? Oh. Terry, let me tell you, popcorn bucket business is a booming. We got 4 Danussies. I overused the last 3. 2 Wolvussies. They're actually very durable. They made them well that time. I can withstand them. It's just, the list goes on. See this. See that. And that bussy is going to be on tax returns 2025. My accountant hates to see me coming, let me tell you that. So yeah, this Annabelle popcorn bucket, cool, fun. I think the Cinemark one wins it. You know what I would have done? If we're being serious and we're not trying to goon buckets, um, I think the smart thing to do, and maybe AMC will come out with this because we still have not seen the AMC one. So you know where Annabelle's case is? Annabelle case, her little case where she sits in. There's your popcorn bucket, not the real one, but this one right here. That's your popcorn bucket. Just put Annabelle sitting in a chair in a case, all cube style, and you fill that up with popcorn. You could have the front part be kind of like a glass, obviously not glass, whatever that fake plastic glass is. And then as you're eating popcorn, you're revealing Annabelle. That would have been a cool. I think that would have worked. Just the Annabelle case, eat popcorn. Way better than Regal. What if we have Annabelle sit and she just can split her legs so wide and fit a huge tub of bucket? You think the horror goons will eat that? They'll eat anything, Jimmy. Send that to the 3D printer guy. Tell him to hurry. With a light. There you go. With a light. Yep. And what color is the light, gang? What color would that light be?